Good morning, YouTube family. Okay, no judgment zone. I'm still in my same t-shirt from last night, but I'm just about to go do Philip's normal morning routine of letting all of our ducks and chickens out, and we have something else in the barn that you haven't seen yet. So our August project was going to be doing a revamp on the exterior of the barn, doing some barn doors. Since this is just boarded up on this side, there's a door on the other side. But I think that'll have to wait now, because I won't be doing that on my own. But today we need to fill the pond pool for the ducks and chickens. Oops, someone laid their egg outside yesterday. All right. Unlatch the door. So you can see our barn is super old, but it does the trick. All right. Good morning. Hi, guys. Hi, everybody. Oh, hi, ducks. Morning, boys. Morning, ladies. Hi. It's rainy. You guys love it when it's raining. Morning, baby chicks. Morning, Pancake. Oh, you're going back in, Pancake. Morning, guys. Lots of worms and bugs today. Hi, guys. But I want to show you what we picked up the other day before Philip had his accident. But we picked up some really cute, fuzzy little yellow meat birds. We have 6 of them. Hi, guys. Welcome to the coop. They were just kind of in a little bit of a brooder. They're just a couple days old. Whoop. Hi, guys. They can come out and eat some bugs and stuff today outside with everybody else. Welcome, guys. Oh, you're the cutest yellow fluffy ever. How come chicks are so cute? Listen to the sounds, so amazing. So my next job is to go over and water everything in the greenhouse, and then I'll be able to get inside, make Philip some breakfast so we can give him breakfast in bed this morning. The boys were excited to get up before we went to bed last night. Dayton was like, Mom, we gotta give Dad breakfast in bed tomorrow. And he loves to cook in the kitchen, as you guys know, so we're gonna go and surprise Philip and make him breakfast in bed. He's resting right now. We just heard tomorrow we have an appointment to go meet with the surgeon, so fingers crossed they get him in for surgery right away, and then he can start kind of resting and healing after that. I wanted to show you these the other day because I had so many buds happening and I was excited to wait and see what they look like, but my little tiny sprout of Atlas roses that I planted are doing amazing. Look at the color on these. My piece was only about that big when I started a couple of weeks ago. So Chase and I are working in the pantry room today, and tomorrow all of our wood comes for the backers of the cabinets. We've just temporarily put them on the walls right now so we can keep the progress going in the pantry. So tomorrow we'll be able to take off the 1 or 2 screws that we used to be able to put it there and then get the backers installed on. That wood was so delayed, and we also needed that to build the doors. But before the backers go on, we want to make sure that no critters can come in these holes, because squirrels, and we've had mice, and you saw we have weasels, like they'll come in and we don't want them in our pantry. So today I'm gonna board those up, and you're not gonna see it because it's gonna be completely hidden behind the cabinet. So there's gonna be the filler to completely cover those holes, then the cabinet backers. This should totally keep the critters out, hopefully. And then we're gonna move on to making sure that this room is prepped to be able to get the rest of the backing on and the paint happening in the next day or so. So that one's gonna be too narrow, but I'm gonna cut a couple pieces.
This is our big selection of all of our separate pieces, extra pieces we have to see which one will fit into that hole.
Would be perfect. I know, I'm just trying to use scrap because, as you know, we're staying in our budget for the kitchen, and we've been able to include the kitchen and pantry laundry room all in that budget. So why stop now? So I think this one will work perfectly. I'm gonna get it down so it's totally at the bottom, and then I'll be able to screw that on. That was just lucky that that was the right size, I think.
Yeah.
Close your eyes. Get some rest. I'm by your side. Lay your head on my chest. skies ain't too gray. We're gonna be okay.
I'm gonna skim coat this wall because I know that any putty that we put in this room is going to take a day or two to dry because we have so much humidity in the air right now. I absolutely know this isn't gonna dry later today for me to do this, and it's gonna take a couple of coats to skim this over, sand it, do another layer, and then come back to it so that these walls, where those original tiles were that were broken, can kind of get repaired so they'll just look like they were part of the regular sheetrock walls that we have. You get to do the whole ceiling, Chase. Around the whole perimeter of the ceiling. Look. Up on the ladder you go, Chase. Up on the ladder you go.
Oh no.
I'll be cameraman, you be ceiling puttier.
No, I think I'm fine.
You're fine? Do you remember when you were younger and you got lime green silly putty stuck in on our couch in the cushions? She's like, who, me? Couldn't be. Must have been my brother. Right?
It was.
Bought you lime green silly putty and you put it away, but you missed a little piece and you must have sat on it, or one of us sat on it and smushed it all into the couch. Yeah. Apparently the trick of getting off silly putty on your couch is using ice cubes to freeze it, and then it just chips right off.
I thought you were gonna say get rid of the couch.
Oh.
It's the only way. It's just get rid of the couch.
Or just RIP couch.
It's the same old story being told inside my head. I'm too shy to straighten up my bones and be a man. I gotta tear this wall apart to let you in. My friends say the time's running out, so take the chance. Make a move, 'cause the store won't stay open till the end.
So back in the 80s, I mean, I was born in 1983, so maybe more in the 90s is what I remember. There was a lot of peg shelves, and it was a really farmhouse style shelf that pretty much every house had. And you still see them in thrift shops all the time, but they had little pegs, and sometimes they had a little heart cut out. I don't know. I remember seeing them almost like a nostalgia thing. But they're all the trend, and when you go online, you see lots of homesteading kitchens have these little really, I would say, really functional, useful shelves in the space that have sometimes a two-tiered shelf where you just have a plain shelf and then you have a shelf that also has pegs for hanging things on. And I think they're really cute, and I want to add them and incorporate them into the space here. I was thinking about maybe a wall art or something to go in this space. Our countertop is going to come out to approximately here, where you see I have this line drawn here. And so I still have all of this space right here. And I didn't have enough countertop to match what we were going to do in order to make this an L for storage. And to be honest, this is gonna give me so much storage. So although more storage, the better, I don't really need to overkill it because I have tons of storage in the kitchen and a built-in pantry spot that's already here originally to the house. So what I want to do is make something that can go here that's not a wall art, but that I can kind of style it to be a wall art, but functional, maybe cute little plant hangers, some of my homesteading tools and things that we use, you know, just function. And so what I want to do is make a basic shelf on the top, and then I want to do a lower shelf here that has all of the pegs. We're just going to make them look a little more updated without having the farmhouse shape cutouts in them, and then just make them kind of blend into the wall by having them the same color that we're going to do the wall. Okay, shelf making time?
Let's go.
32 inches would be about like that. So do you think both of them at 32 inches?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 32 it is. So what I'm gonna do is use a 1x4, and I wanna do a top and the bottom so you can set things on the little ledge as well as use the peg part. So we need a top and a back. And so I'm gonna do 4 pieces at 32 since I wanna make 2 shelves.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight. Forgo
to lower that top shelf just a little bit. I felt like it was a little bit too high, so now I have it more at about a 10-inch spacing. So Chase and I had a lot of fun today holding down the fort at the English homestead. Dayton has been taking care of Philip all day while Chase and I have been doing the dogs and the chickens and the greenhouse and the ducks and holding down the holding up the renovation as we go here. Chase did all the filming for today's video and helped me do renovation. It's going to be so much fun over the next couple of weeks while we get to show a lot more of what we're working on as we kind of progress through this, as well as taking care of Philip. So we want to thank you for all of the amazing well wishes that you guys sent to Philip yesterday. He's resting today. We head to see the surgeon tomorrow, so fingers crossed they have good news for us and we can get that surgery soon, and then we can get him on the healing process. But we love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.